Do you have a strong-willed toddler or preschooler? Are you nervous to start sleep training because you're wondering, my child just might not adapt? Then this video is for you because I have 5 tips to help you get your strong-willed child sleep trained. Hello, I'm Haley Hennihan with Littlesleepersanddreamers.com, and I am your pediatric sleep consultant. Have you considered sleep training your child, but you're just a little nervous how your child will do? Or maybe you're in the midst of it and your child just doesn't seem to be learning these strategies. I have 5 tips that will help you get your child sleep trained. Tip number 1 is to give warnings. So you want to prepare your child for what is to come. You want to let them know what the process will be like for their sleep training and that you will be there or you'll check on them or whatever the technique you use, you want to make sure they are aware of that. And then when the time comes, say it's time to start getting ready for the bedtime routine, you want to give them a warning. Give them at least a 10-minute warning so they know, okay, in 10 minutes, I need to stop playing and start getting ready for bed. So think of yourself if you're in the middle of an activity or even something like washing dishes, reading a good book. It's so hard to just stop when someone else says. You really need to prepare for a stopping point. So having your little one know, okay, I have 10 minutes and then I need to stop, will really prepare them and help them know that it is going to be bedtime and that it will help them to be ready to stop. And even if you want to do, okay, here's 10 minutes, okay, 5 minutes, okay, now you have 1 minute and then we're going to start cleaning up these toys. Really give them that countdown so that they can prepare and be in the right mindset for the bedtime routine. That will help with any kind of meltdowns or tears that you might get when you tell them that it's bedtime. Tip number 2 is to be consistent. Now, with any sleep training technique, you need to follow through completely. I know it might be hard to want to give in or help your child in some way, but being super consistent is the best thing that your child needs. You also need to know that you can't expect them to fall asleep right away. Those first couple of nights will be a little challenging. They will resist, they will protest, and you just need to continually be consistent. Being consistent will show them that no matter what they do, no matter if they get out of bed, if they cry, no matter what it is, they know exactly what mom or dad are going to do. It's not going to change based on what they are doing. Being consistent also means having them on a schedule. Having them on a schedule will help them to, like tip number 1, have that warning of knowing what will come. And also it'll keep them from being overtired or undertired. If you don't have a schedule for your child, go ahead down to the description box. I have a link where you plug in your child's age and you can grab a free schedule that would be perfect exactly for your child to keep them from becoming overtired or undertired. So you want your child to be going to bed at the right time frame so that they are able to fall asleep independently. So consistently putting them to bed the same time, following through your sleep training techniques, and continually just showing them that no matter what they do, this is the outcome. Tip number 3 is to have a bedtime routine. Like tip number 2 with being consistent, you want to have a bedtime routine that your child does every single night. My 1.5-year-old knows exactly what the bedtime routine is. He goes to the bathroom for his tubby time. He goes into his bedroom to get jammies on. He picks out books. He knows exactly what to do because we do it night after night after night. So having your child know exactly what the bedtime routine is, that they can almost lead the bedtime routine, is so helpful. So being consistent, having this bedtime routine is so beneficial, and it will also help them get their bodies ready for bed. It'll help them unwind and prepare for sleep. That warm bath is so soothing. That playtime with mom and dad fills their buckets. And those stories are just great to help them settle and prepare for sleep. So you really want to make sure you have a great bedtime routine and one that you do night after night to get them prepared. Now, tip number 4 is super important. You want to have expectation cards and incentives. So these kind of go hand in hand. So the expectation cards are what your child is expected to do when the lights go off. So you can have these little cue cards with pictures, or maybe you can draw them together, whatever you want to do, but have little cards that they walk through and understand what you are expecting them to do each night. So you might say, okay, get into bed, lay down, close your eyes, stay in bed till morning. And that way they know, like, oh, this is what I need to be doing. I am not to be getting up. I am not to be jumping around or playing. I need to be getting in bed and staying in bed. Repeating this every single night, include it in your bedtime routine, will really help your child connect with what you are asking them to do every single night. So being consistent with these expectation cards will help your little one know that no matter what they do, they are expected to go to bed every night without getting up, without doing whatever else that they want to do. Now, especially if your little one gets up out of bed or just continually calls for you, whatever it is that they might be doing, you really want to have incentives for them. If they are old enough, you can get them a hatch clock. A hatch clock is great because you can set colors to different sections of the night. So you can have a color for bedtime routine. You can have a color for night. Now remember, we want the room really dark, but if you have red light on, that is the least intrusive. So go ahead, set the nighttime light for red. And then when it is their scheduled wake-up time, you can have it green or blue or whatever color so that they know, oh, I'm allowed to get up out of bed now. So that is one way to help your child really understand when they should be doing different tasks. Now, talk with your little one and tell them, okay, if you stay in bed the whole night, then you will get a prize in the morning, and talk about what that might be. Maybe it is eat somewhere special, or maybe it's pick a TV show to watch in the morning. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be an actual toy every morning because that can get expensive. They don't need toys all the time, but just something extra special, extra fun, something you know that they would really love and look forward to so that they are motivated to stay in bed. Because your child is so little, I really want you to give an immediate reward in the morning. I don't want you to make the sticker chart where every day they get a sticker, and if they get a certain amount of stickers, then they get a prize, because that's just not immediate enough. They're not going to really grasp on to the concept that, ooh, I stayed in bed, so I get this prize. So you really want to make it an immediate reward. So then that night, they are eager to get into bed, to stay in bed, and to get that prize again the next morning. So make it immediate for your little one. And tip number 5 is to be predictable. Like I said, with being consistent, you want your little one to know exactly what you're going to do. You need to have a plan and stick with it so that they know no matter how many times I get out of bed, no matter how many times I call for mom or dad, no matter how many times I scream, cry, whatever they do, I know mom and dad are going to come in and do this, or they're going to check on me, or whatever it is. You need to have that consistency and predictability. If your child gets up, you need to go to that sleep training technique that you have. You need to make sure that that is your go-to, no matter if you are in the midst of sleep training or it is weeks or months down the road. They need to know mom and dad are always going to do this at bedtime. They're not going to let me stay up or cuddle me longer or any other thing that you can think of, because they know that you're being predictable. Remember, if you give your child an inch, they'll take a mile. If they know, okay, if I scream for 30 minutes, mom and dad will finally give up and come in and cuddle me. So I just need to scream for 30 minutes. Well, then the next night they're going to know, okay, I might need to scream for a little longer, but then I'll still get mom and dad. So you need to make sure that you are not giving that wiggle room, because it will make the next time so much harder. So really be consistent, be predictable, and let them be aware that no matter what they do, this is the outcome. This is what they are to be doing. And before you know it, your little one will comply. They will lay down, they will go to sleep and sleep through the night. If you have any questions about your little one sleeping through the night, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. Let me know. I would love to connect with you and to help you get your little one sleeping. If you've tried sleep training before and you're thinking, it didn't work, I can't do this, my little one just won't sleep, I challenge you to hop on a free call with me. Go to my website, Littlesleepersanddreamers.com, schedule a free call, and we can connect and talk about what the issues are, what your child struggles with, and we can create a perfect plan that will get your little one sleeping, because every child deserves a great night's sleep. So go ahead and get on that free phone call so that your little one can be sleeping through the night before you know it. If you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, as more videos will be coming your way. I'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.